Welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, the White March. In this episode, well, we bask in our amazing, super powerful glory that we managed to actually defeat some drakes, and they didn't just eat our souls and make us very, 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 very sad. Slightly sad, sure, but very, 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 very sad? No.
I'm here.
We did okay. We did alright. I'm just going to check a little bit closer. I'm going to try not to aggro anything. There's a Tsar up there. Skirmisher. Again, if it's just those, I'm totally okay with it. As long as there's not a Drake attached to it, it's fine.
Hey.
Alright, there's a priest, and that's where everyone else is going to go. Including Itumak. Priest is down. Alright, you guys all focus that. You guys all focus this. And I actually want you to hit them with an AoE. Do it again.
That's it.
And that's pretty much, well, like you said, that's pretty much it.
Ready, Watcher.
Itumak dropped the champion.
Kind of stuck over it.
Kill the guy. There you go. Kill this guy. And yeah, I think I'm going to put lighter armor on Kana. I think that is going to be my play. So, that was the thing I was considering for a while, and I think it's going to actually happen. So, essentially Kana right now has really, really strong armor, but it's got a 50% recovery rate. We're going to lower him down to still fairly strong armor with a 35% recovery rate. I've also considered going real light with him and just having him just shoot rapidly. So we're going to go, is this considered heavy armor? Medium armor. Alright, we're going to give him some medium armor. Oh! That slot cannot be changed. Oh, are we still in combat? Is that a thing? That's, oh. Oh, there it goes. I apologize. So I'm going to try this. Maybe it's a really bad idea. If it is, just let me know, guys and gals. But I think it's probably okay. Now we're using a scepter. I'm going to get rid of the scepter that we have right now. We're going to get the fine scepter in there for our boy. It's going to make him a bit better. A bit more useful, I dare say. And we have the same kind of wand. Yeah, we do. Okay. I am fine with all these things. A champion's spear as opposed to the regular spear. That's interesting. Our quarterstaff, more just random trash. We're just going to clean up our inventory just a little bit here. Don't have to be anything crazy. So plate armor. Minus 50, and this is also minus 50. Well, that seems odd. I think that would be less. Alright, I would like to go and see, can I enchant this further? I cannot with that. I can add dexterity, constitution, or intellect. That's only 4 out of 14. I think I'm going to add some constitution. We can add might, intellect. What about... We already have it as fine. What if we go to exceptional? We need to have one of those and one of those. Okay. And it requires level 8. Makes sense. One constitution's just going to basically... Okay, yeah, I'll enchant that. We'll roll with that for a while. I'm cool with this. Okay, and we have the ivory. Oh, that's so cool. That is such a cool thing.
Yes?
I know, not everyone's going to agree that it's cool, but it's cool.
I'm here.
Alright, so if I recall correctly, there's still the drakes that are... Oh. What is happening right now? he just... it's fine. Just kill him. You done made a mistake, buddy. That's all I got to say. Knocked you down, stopped your casting, and you're done.
Hey.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna
right,
claim
then.
all those things,
I'm
I
here.
suppose. Alright. Are there any other wings that we should be aware of? What's with the High Priestess running at like 1,000,002 miles an hour? Oh, he just decided he didn't want to... Is he invisible? Like, oh, there he is. I guess he just decides that he wants to like go up there and slaughter everyone. Alright, so Adair, do your die thing. Oh, you missed. Oh, he didn't miss. He was just already in combat. Oh, this is getting to be pretty good.
Of course.
I'm liking this. This is okay.
Hmm?
Scoot your butt back down, Bumpy. It's the random super fast patrolling things that are just gonna destroy me here. I'll turn fast mode off briefly. Well, I guess we've kind of discovered all this, right? Like, there's nothing left here. So it's just the northern reaches of this place. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to go up that way. Alright, so we're leaving this place as promised. And we're heading west. It leads to Pearlwood Bluff. I don't know what's there. I'd like to see, so that's what we're going to do. I have no idea what's going to happen. Curious, though. Maybe we find more people. Maybe we don't. I don't know. It's all good, though. The Long Hunt has been added. What is that? Sagani, a dwarf from the southern island of Nasatak. Oh, okay. Travel the cliffs you saw in the vision. When I examined the bear statuette, I felt as though I was standing on top of cliffs. So I've come to Pearlwood Bluff, which reminds me of the vision I first saw. Well, I don't know if I want to be here yet, then, if the vision's going to be in this area.
Do these look like the cliffs from your vision?
Please say no. I'd have to say yes, probably the cliffs of the vision, considering it upgraded or updated the quest. Okay, is there any reason to do this? Nope. Well, we're doing something I've never been to before. Now, granted, I don't remember everything that I've done before. Oh boy. Whatever that one is looks terrifying. Also, something very large is moving around over there. Oh, there it is. It's a forest lurker and a bunch of other nasty things. Okay, well, let's go see if we can't get into that fight, and then I think we'll go head to deer something. Something with deers, that's all I know.
This is why you were traveling alone.
Alright, we're going to scoot you all
your
out slightly. I'm going to move you here.
Hey.
Put you there-ish. And we definitely upset some peeps. Oh man, you are just absolutely getting destroyed here, friend. Oh, you did upset the giant thing too. Alright, Itumak. Oh, I actually don't have that much stuff that I can do. Okay, well this is looking slightly less good right now. Than I would like it to. Alright, how are you doing, Adair? You seem like you're doing okay for right now. You need to... We all need to kind of kill that High Priest. That kind of needs to be the primary goal here. And then we need to get you moved forward and throwing a heal. And you doing another one of these. Aloth, you're doing literally nothing again, because it's what you do often. I think a fireball right here is going to be really effective. And then we're going to slow it down. Endurance is going to do this. And Sagani is going to hopefully finish this fool off. And then I am probably going to do something like this, which is going to really hurt everything. And once I do that... Oh, he moved. I don't know if that's going to change things. Looks like it did change some stuff.
Kind of stuck.
Turn into whatever... There you go. Come on, guys. Durance, what do you got for me, buddy? What do you got? Give me those big heels. Give me some skeletons. I'll have to do this instead. Okay, looks like the High Priest is down. Forest Lurker doesn't know what he wants to do right now. Boy is knocking fools on its butt. Over here. There's still a Forest Lurker lurking on the outskirts, which is terrifying, by the way.
Following you.
Okay, Durance, you're doing okay, friend. Doing okay. Can you cast that without having to move too much? Looks like the answer is yes. Alright, I need some more hatred done here.
No!
Worked out pretty good. Sagani is taking the fight to them. How close are we? 2 out of 3. There's the third. Put all these down. I think we're still doing okay.
Ready, Watcher. After an...
How may I help?
Alright. Got to take out the last of the ranged people. We got everything else under control. This is good.
Shall deal with
This is
this
pretty good.
That's it.
Kana, why don't you go shoot him with the rest of the crew?
Dead on.
Looks like the other Forest Lurker is going to be joining us after all. Oh, somehow we got engaged with him. That's weird. It's fine, I suppose. Poor E2 Mock's not going to be back in time to enjoy this battle.
Ready, Watcher.
Got to get free.
Come on. Down the champion. There it is. Alright, a turn.
Dead
We
on.
knock down the Forest Lurker. Kana, how close are you, buddy? You're there again. Good. Do it. And let's just ride this one out at normal speed, I guess. We are definitely stronger than we used to be. Definitely more powerful. Well, there you go, ladies and gents. Another glorious, glorious victory for us.
Indeed.
Lots of equipment and stuff coming our way. And some dead forest lurkers. I'm going to head to the south to see what's down here, but I don't plan to do any more fighting in this area. Something we can do later. Itumak's on his way. Looks like there's nothing further south. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to head back to Caed Nua. Then we're going to head to the Dyrford village, and we'll see how all that plays out. Not bad. Not too bad, though. Gots to say things are going quite well for us. I managed to defeat some undefeatable drakes. I got out of combat. I'm still not sure how I managed that. Was I just so far away that they lost targeting track on me? I didn't know that was possible. I'm not complaining. I'm actually really happy that that's the case. And
Walls
yes,
need some work before...
Lord Greenwood Gar, a cruel ruler from the north, has arrived to do something. Has arrived at the stronghold. He hopes to gain an audience with you concerning a local rebellion. Okay. Being escorted. Finished in 3 days and 18 hours. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Before this place is secure. My husband could fix that.
Well, we don't necessarily need to slowly walk around here. We can just go in and do some stuff here. Feeling pretty good about all this. I think we can build something again. Didn't we finish construction a while ago and I've just been stupid and haven't been doing things? Or are we waiting on something to get finished? I guess everything's been finished. Restore the lab. Constitution and athletics? Yeah, I think we're going to do that one. And then we'll start doing some of the other ones. I'm sure there's specific ones that I should be focused on. And I'm sure I'm doing dumb things by not focusing on those. But, we'll hopefully be able to make it all work out. Felt pretty good. Some more difficult battles for me. And I managed to get through them. That is pretty enlightening. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to rest. We most assuredly need it. And then we're going to go find this guy. I don't know where he's at. I guess he's probably in our main hall. We just need to go and deal with him. So let's see, where does it say he's actually at? Up in the north. It hopes to gain an audience, so it's going to be in the. It is going to be in the main hall. Okay, so we'll go and we'll take care of that, and then we'll head to Dyrford Village, and we'll see what's there, and then I think maybe Defiance Bay in a few episodes.
For this place is secure. My husband could fix them right up.
All right, let's get on in here. It has been pretty intensive, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Alright, if I could have a moment of your time. Alright, guys and gals, give me 1 second. I will actually be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys and gals. I had to go take the car off of the street, but my wife beat me to it, so...
I'm here.
I've been sure she's gonna beat me. No, it's fine. I've heard a lot about you, Lord, a player named Gus. I like it. You seem like a man who knows how to get results. I have a matter I'd like to discuss with you, if you'll hear me out. I would urge caution, my lord. Lord Greenwood Gar has gained a reputation as a man of brutal temperament. Some would call him cruel. You hear the steward's soft-spoken words within your head. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. Alright, what can you do for me? Look at me just sitting up there chilling up in my thing. As a ruler of Caed Nua, I'm sure you've seen your fair share of troublemakers. People determined to tear you down so you can share in their misery. I've had a few incidents on my land. Rabble-rousing peasants, you see, shameful as it is, they've gotten somewhat out of hand. Refusing to work, threatening my guards, spouting this nonsense about unfair treatment. It's not as if I don't pay them. In any case, I fear they won't back down. The situation only gets worse if I don't put an end to it. Things may get a little messy. I thought it best to consult you on the matter first. What exactly are these peasants saying? Oh, the usual. He folds his arms. That they don't enjoy the benefits of their labor, that they are treated too harshly. They're lazy, my lord, that's all. There is power in mercy, Lord Greenwood Gar. Treat the people fairly, and they'll be happy to work for you. In these matters, it is best to find middle ground. Grant them a few freedoms, so long as they continue to work. Give 700 copper pieces. A show of force will knock some sense into them. Here, hire some mercenaries. There's power in mercy. It seems a soft approach. His nose wrinkles. Oh, think themselves victorious. Consider it a test of your understanding. You'd do better to speak with your people than to react with violence. Without people, you've nothing to rule over but rocks and trees. Try showing at least a little respect. You're nothing but a petty, cruel man with more power than he deserves. Now we'll go with number 1. Consider it a test of your understanding. He sounds decidedly unconvinced. Yes, well, I do appreciate the time you've taken to speak with me, my lord. I shall return home to think upon the matter. He bows and turns to stride from the hall. Well, I'm sure he's going to be angry. He'll probably try to kill me later. That's fine. It's kind of what we do. Alright, where are we at now on our leveling? Oh, we're close. All the murdering of the drakes and ourselves has done some decent good for us. I like it. Alright, rabble-rousers, let's go. Rabble. Let's get out of here. It's It's been a long day, folks. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's been a long month. It's been a long year. But it's
This
okay.
place is secure.
We're just starting off, and there's plenty more to do. I'm a little bit behind schedule as far as I'd like to be for Pillars of Eternity, but that's okay. We'll make up for it. We will make up for it. I accept our group, and I would like to continue on. Alright, we're going to the Dyrford village. Yep. Cade Nui. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. Offensive area effect spells may display 2 targeting circles. The inner circle will affect all the targets within. The outer circle will only affect enemies, leaving your allies untouched. Huh. Nice. That's good to know.
I'll see what I can find.
Alright, well, we're at a village. I assume people aren't going to try to kill us. A cowled man, cowled dwarf woman, a medrith, and there's a boar companion. Well, I assume no one's going to attack us, but I don't really know. So let's go see what happens when we walk over here. How long do we got to stand out here? Let's talk to him. Us, we're just minding our own business. Until we find her, so keep your eyes peeled. Hello, Medrith. An elf idles by the road, watching the village across the river. He nods as you approach, and the cowled figure standing near him falls silent.
Hello.
Greetings! A look of horror slowly forms on his face. Blazes, you've just come from the village, have you? How bad was it? How bad was what? Haven't you heard? There's a murderer on the loose, said to have gone mad with grief and strangled a dozen healthy children with her own, when her own was hollowborn. He nods at the figures with him. We've come all the way from Defiance Bay to bring her to justice. She's here? He nods across the river. She's hiding out in the village. We'd go in after her ourselves, but the problem is she knows our faces. There's no telling what she'd do if she saw us coming, and we'd like to avoid any further unnecessary bloodshed. He leans closer. Her name's Nifri? She's an Orlan. We want to get her out of town so that we can deal with her cleanly. She knows we're looking for her, but if someone were to convince her that it's safe to leave... If she's a mass murderer, why didn't the Duke send the Crucible Knights after her? The powers that be want to keep things quiet, for obvious reasons. Better not to cause a fuss, and certainly better not to startle her into doing something drastic. I'm not so sure about this. He lays a strong hand on your shoulder. A mad woman like that is everybody's problem, friend. Just keep an eye out. If you come across her, remember what I told you. I promise I'll make it worth your while. I have a few questions for you. What did she do exactly? I think we already said that. I should get back to the search. I don't know if that's gonna be good, bad, or indifferent. That's kind of how this game works, right? Look at the beautiful, beautiful stuff here. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, pretty. Go here, we're gonna snag up some of this. Go over here, we're gonna snag up some of that. The golden celery, and then we're gonna go see what's north of us. Apparently nothing. There's literally nothing else around this town. Apparently, I guess, maybe, sort of. Who knows? Who can say? Well, I'm going to go inside the chapel and see what's in there. Did you know that dual-wielding melee weapons offers the fastest attack rate, but it lacks the per-hit damage of a two-handed weapon or other stuff? It's Selby. What kind of a weird name is that? Hey, Selby, what's going on, buddy? You must be wanting Beardwood. He's out of town. I'm just keeping the candles lit until he gets back. Oh, okay.
Hey. Laying low.
I feel like I'm not very stealthy. Am I any more stealthy? I feel like I'm not very stealthy either. If I go over here, am I more stealthy over here?
Part of valor.
I want to steal that from you. I don't know what it is, but I want to take it. Well, okay. What's this? Flames dance amidst the scattered offerings. Keys, coins, and the tiny skulls of birds and mice are mired in the melted, hardened wax. Well, that sounds lovely. Alright, I guess we're going to go into the town proper. Or, before we go into the town proper, which is probably what we're actually going to do, I am going to walk up over here, and we're going to go see what these people have to say, and then we're going to bring out the episode. Yeah. Vasily Raskolnikov. Sure, that guy. You see a Zarup gurgle gently as it falls to the ground, the victim of a small blade to the throat. A tall man in dark armor wipes the blade clean on his cloak before padding onwards toward the next guard. Another flash, and the second Zarup is down, and the next, and the next. Finally, a scout spots him and raises a shout. Between one step and another, the man smoothly deposits the knife in his boot and draws 2 longswords, decapitating the closest Zarup in the process. He makes no sound, but the sleek whistle of the blades as they pass through monster after monster, before one lodges in the skull of one particularly hard-headed specimen. Unable to break it free, he discards his other sword and reaches for his spellbook. A cone of flames erupts from his hand, boiling the skin of 3 agonized Zarups nearby, and causing the remaining to scatter. The earth shakes, and spikes of rocks begin to pierce the surface as a nearby Zarup high priest attacks. A moment too late, as the bespelled man moves unnaturally quickly from ground to ground, attacking the remaining Zarups with sword and spell. Sweat burns his eyes as he conjures an enormous ball of fire, sending it screaming through the air toward the high priest and her remaining followers. Nothing but charred corpses remain after it passes. He falls to his knees, panting. Almost 80 Zarup have fallen around him. Just as he moves to get up, the ground begins to shake once more. Twice. 3 times. Huge footsteps, and then he dives behind a rock spike, a returning volley of fire singeing his cloak. The Drake has noticed him. Yeah, I know how that feels. I certainly know how that feels. And then Ray Renew? Halax Zigarre? Sure, that guy. Or girl. Or person. You see this woman lounging on a large divan. Divan? She takes dates from an ornate glass bowl and stuffs them absent-mindedly into her mouth while she stares out the window. She is unkempt, half-dressed, and occasionally yawns, seemingly bored with her surroundings. The room shares the same unkempt look as if it hadn't been cleaned in weeks. A layer of dust covers everything. Clothes and partially eaten food litter the floor, and the furniture is in need of upkeep and repair. A knock comes from the door to her chamber, and she lets out a quiet grunt, ignoring it. She grabs another handful of dates and starts throwing them into the air, one at a time, attempting to catch them in her mouth. She frequently misses, the dates bouncing to the floor, forming a makeshift ring around the divan. Or the divan. The divan. Yep, she be dive. It's fine. The knock comes again, and she jumps, missing yet another date, which hits her on the forehead before rolling away. She grunts and looks at the door, exhaling sharply through her nose. A muffled and distant yell comes from somewhere outside the room. She rolls over on her side, facing away from the door, and pulls a pillow over her head, trying to drown out the noise. She lies there for several minutes, eyes slowly closing as she slips into sleep. The door opens and someone enters the room, hesitantly making his way over the floor to stand by the divan. He reluctantly reaches out and touches her shoulder, shaking it gently. The pillow falls from her head and she turns to the man, a confrontational look on her face. "Mistress," he says, kneeling before her, "we need your help." The woman sighs heavily, rolling her eyes, and starts to stand. She grabs one last handful of dates and walks from the room, chewing noisily. Huh, neat. Alright, we'll talk with Artie Warty, in the next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had some success, some questionable tactics, but hey, in the end, I survived, and that's all that really matters to me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like I said, and until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.